Alright, Shalom Akim. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai being the name of His beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders, the great Muslim, who taught us well. And a Shalom to you, the elect out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. In this video, I just wanted to hit, how the so-called white man is the devil. Just showing it through his actions, showing it through the scriptures. How he came to this land. He likes to say he discovered it. And Esau is the so-called white man. He likes to say he discovered this land. And truly, what he did, he committed genocide on the so-called Native Americans, whose biblical names are the Gadites. And the Seminole Indians, who are the Reubenites. All right, and many of the Northern Kingdom tribes. All right, down to so-called Puerto Ricans, to the tribes over there in Central America. And a lot of that is shown throughout history, through the Wounded Knee Massacre, through the Thanksgiving Day Massacre, through all this shit, bro. Through all the years of genocide, and basically wiping away the people. All right. Let me just go straight to the scriptures, though. This is This is Psalms 55:21. This is basically how Esau came to so-called natives, to tribe of Gad. Now it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. And this is called the so-called white man. Christopher Columbus, when he came here, wiped out the Taínos people. So-called Puerto Ricans, tribe of Ephraim. It says, the words of his heart were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. So, when he came to the Native Americans, he kind of humbled himself. I made it seem like he was a good guy. He was trading with them, and tribe of Gad, being Jake, they were doing the same. But the scripture said war was in his heart. So in the back of his mind, he wanted to, massacre them. He wanted to kill them. He wanted to take their goods and take the land, basically. And his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right. So hey, there was a lot of massacre that happened between there. All right. And Esau is gonna pay for that shit. I want to get here Isaiah 10. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." All right, because yeah, Esau massacred us, and this wasn't just like by a short span. Like this is overall, like throughout the years, basically. And Esau tried to make it seem like he was trying to make peace with us through the treaties, and yet he couldn't keep any of them. All right, every treaty he has, he broke that shit. You know, how can you trust the devil? All right. So yeah, it says verse 2, to turn aside the needy from the judgment, and to take away right from the poor. Who takes away right from the poor, man? Who took away this land, bro? He's a murderer. He's a robber, bro. Away right from the poor of my people, my people. Who is the Lord's people? Israel, Yasharallah. You know, so-called natives, so-called Latinos, and so-called Negroes. All right, those are the true Israelites. All right, the poor of my people, the widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help, and where will ye leave your glory? All right, it's lucky. Now let me get this in Ecclesiasticus. Salakia. This is in the Apocrypha. This is Ecclesiasticus, otherwise known as Sirach 12, and I'll start at 10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." All right. So that's one of the things, Gad, you know, Gad did easily. He trusted the so-called white man, and the other northern kingdom tribes, and that ultimately was his downfall. Because, as a nation, we did go off, and genocide and the slavery, it was our punishment, basically, by the Most High. But man, Esau's the devil, bro. It says, "Thou he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him." All right, and that's what the so-called white man did when he came to the Americas. He humbled himself, basically crouching. All right, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. This man is wicked. All right, war was in his heart. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And that's basically what he did, bro. He took away this land, and even right now in this generation, he's trying to take away our birthright. But our forefather Jacob supplanted it, and that's just the way the Lord set it up. So he won't be able to take that away at all. And it says, "And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beast?" How are you going to pity someone who had like a vicious, snake as a pet, and got bitten? What do you expect? It's a snake. That is what the scripture's going at right now. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? Who will he pity, bro? Come on. There's no respecters of people. Alright? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. If Esau sees you going bad, hey, he's gonna capitalize on that. You know? An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips. Hey, there it is again. He speaketh sweetly with his lips. Like he did nothing wrong. Like this is his rightful, this is his rightful land. Fuck it. He could have this shit. It's gonna burn up eventually. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. All right, and this land is full with a lot of blood, man. All right. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he be undermine thee. All right, and that's basically what he's trying to do, man. That's what he's fucking been doing throughout the years. All right, and it's crazy how you Jay can still trust the devil. America was not made for us. We're not supposed to prosper here. And if there are some of you that prospered here, you fucking bow down to the devil. Got popped in the ass and shit. All right. That's just how it is. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. Alright? Fuck you guys, man. Alright? Now this is I'll end it here in Colossians. This is just a few scriptures I had lined up, Lord willing, someone was edified. Alright? This is Colossians 3:25. Alright? Alright. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for it the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons. All right. So Esau did us wrong. All right, and what is said, he that does the wrong, shall receive Salakia. He that doth wrong receive wrong, for he is Salakia. I'll just read it again. But he that doth wrong shall receive for the wrong. All right. That's basically what Revelation 13 verse 10 is getting at. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right. Fucking devil, man. I'll end it here too. just for prophecy. I believe it's in verse 10. Salakia. Here. It's Genesis 49, verse 19. This is future prophecy right here. In the upcoming race wars, and Israel is gonna overcome at the very end as well, bro. It says, "God, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last." All right. So no matter what the fuck Esau did to our nation, bro, when in our past lives, he slaughtered our wives, our children, our elderly. This man is the fucking devil, and he did it, just to fulfill his lust. All right. He may have overcome us, but at the end, Kwam Yasharal, all right, rise Israel. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to come and save us. And, that all starts off with the elect, all right? So with that, Lord willing, you bros were edified, all right? And I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Hey, brothers, keep on pushing, and, Lord willing, we can make it out. Shalom.